These are the best shoes that Tyler has ever made. I was never too big of a fan of the LeFleurs, to be honest. The silhouette was fine to me. I was just never too drawn to the colorways they did. There was a few here and there that I liked, but for the most part, they just really weren't for me. But that is not the case with the new GIANNOs. They recently came out with 3 different colorways. One was called, it was like orange. I think they called it Meerkat, maybe. I feel like I heard that somewhere. They also came out with the banana colorway and then the tan colorway, which I have here with me today. These 3 colorways of the shoes are all shoes that I really enjoy and would love to wear. Contrary to the other LeFleurs, I would not mind having them all in my collection. I also talked about in my previous video the pair that Tyler wore at the French Open that I was a huge fan of, so I look forward to getting many more pairs of these shoes in the future. But without further ado, I wanted to go ahead and unbox and do a full review of the GIANNOs. The GIANNOs came in this new box. I talked about it in my other video, which I'm sure many of you know. LeFleurs used to come in a pink and black box. I'm much more of a fan of this box. I like the colors on the last box a lot more, but I like the style of these boxes a lot better. Rather than just having the lid come up, you have pull tab here on the side and then you pull it out. I'm much more of a fan of those boxes. I think it just adds to the whole experience more. Now, like I said, I have been wearing these shoes for a while, but I did want to do a full review of them. So looking here, we have this tab that will pop up on the side and then you just pull out the shoes from the side here. And then here, we have the GIANNOs. Now, before I get into the shoes, they did come with a pair of black laces. Now, these laces are reflective. You obviously can't see it right now, but if you take a picture of them with the flash on, it has 3M hits that will light up. I'm actually not a fan of these black laces in the GIANNOs. I've seen a lot of people doing a bunch of different styling with the laces as well. The shoes have these extra loops here on the side, and I've seen people taking the black laces, kind of lacing them around like that. Now, I like wearing this specific colorway just the way they come. I probably would have put the black laces in the Meerkats or the bananas had those been the ones I got, but I didn't. The tan colorway looks perfectly fine with the tan laces to me. Now, getting into the shoes, like I said, these have been worn, so they are already laced. These are the tan colorway of the GIANNOs. I'm pretty sure that this was the most popular of the 3 colorways. It sold out the fastest at Flognaut and online. I wear these shoes so much. I'm actually thinking about picking up a second pair, which is something I rarely ever do with clothes, so I really like these. I'm gonna go ahead and put down the second shoe here and we'll just look at one for the video. And so these are actually hiking shoes. In one of the promo videos, I think it was the one for the Meerkats, the orange colorway, they actually had a promo video of a guy like hiking and it had that whole like deep southern accent talking about hiking on there and stuff, which I thought was really cool. So these are modeled after hiking shoes. A few hits here, we have the embossed LeFleur here on the side, Converse branding here on the back, and on this shoe here we have LeFleur under the tongue, and on the opposite shoe we have the Converse logo, and then of course you got the Golf LeFleur in the insole and the Golf LeFleur branding on the bottom. Now, there's nothing about these shoes that scream Golf Wang, and I'm a big fan of that. There's nothing that needs to be like in your face. There's a lot of pieces with golf that are very loud and you just see them and know it's golf, kind of like the flame print or the polka dot print, but these shoes don't really give me that vibe. I'm a huge fan of them, but it just doesn't scream like a golf shoe to me. There is a lot of 3M hits on this shoe. This line right here is 3M, this line right here is 3M, and on the lace holes for the shoes we've got 3M hits as well. And also something I didn't know, I went to play putt-putt recently and it was under a black light, and the mesh on the shoe, like right here on the side and the actual mesh of the shoe. I actually went to play putt-putt recently and the mesh of the shoe glows under a black light. I don't have any black light here, or I would show an example of that, but that's really cool. If you ever get a chance, you're wearing these and there's a black light around, definitely go look at the shoes under there. They look really cool. So a few questions about the GIANNOs. One, the sizing. On the website, it says that these are true to size, and I've heard a lot of people say they're true to size as well. But I personally, I went to the store when these shoes came out, so I had the opportunity to try on all the different sizes. My Chuck size actually fit me better. So in most shoes, like Vans and stuff, I'm a 10, and in Converse, I'm a 9, and I ended up fitting a 9 in these just as well as I do a Chuck. And so here, I went ahead and got my industrial LeFleurs. They're pretty beat because I wear them a lot. And on these shoes, it's known that you have to size down for. And so these GIANNOs are supposed to fit true to size, and these are supposed to be known to have to size down. But if we line up the heels of the shoes lined up as best as possible, and and you can see that they are very close to the same length. The GIANNO actually seems to be a little bit longer. So these two shoes are pretty close to the same length. From trying them on, they seem to fit me the same as well. The shoe is a little bit wider up here in this region. At least that's from my personal experience. Also saw on Shuttle Boy's Instagram that he was talking about the sizing being the same as well. Also messaged him on Instagram talking about how they fit me the same as a Chuck, and he responded saying that they fit the same as a Chuck as well. Now, although that a bunch of people are saying they fit true to size, and it also says that on the Golf website, in mine and his experience, they fit the whole size down. The best thing that I could say for you to do is, if you possibly can, please try these shoes on. If I didn't try these shoes on and I went true to size like they said, I would not have been able to fit them at all. I mean, I would have been able to fit them, but they would have been too big for me. I could have went half a size down on these and they still fit well, but going a true size down fit perfectly for me. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is these shoes are $130, which means they're $30 more expensive than the previous LeFleurs, and I just wanted to talk about whether it was worth it or not. Now, I would go ahead and say that these shoes are worth the extra $30. I love them personally. They're built really nice. Like I said, they're a hiking shoe, or modeled after a hiking shoe, so they're meant to be able to withstand a little bit more of that like kind of hiking activity, you know. The ground isn't even, you're walking on sticks or rocks or whatever if you're hiking. These shoes are built to be sturdy, they're built to last. So I would say personally that it's worth the extra $30, but that's ultimately up to you. These shoes go perfectly with whatever I've worn them with. There's like nothing I have in my closet that I can't wear these with. Over the course of, I've had these for a little over a month, and over the course of that month, they have become my most worn shoe. These shoes have basically been like my daily driver shoes for a month. Now, where I live, so personally I wear these shoes a lot. I have a park that's like 5 minutes away from where I live, and I take my dog walking there a lot, so I actually get to put the hiking shoes to the test on those trails and stuff, and they work really well. These shoes are actually so comfortable. I can walk on them all day and not have my feet hurt, and I cannot say the same about Chucks and Vans. Although I love the way they look, if I wear them for too long without like sitting down or something, my heels and my feet just start killing me. And I gotta say, with these shoes, I do not have that problem. So these shoes, in my experience, are a lot more comfortable than the LeFleurs. You can just feel on the inside of the shoe that it's got more padding. Although I do like a few of the LeFleurs, and I'm a huge fan of his Syndicate collection with Vans, I think that these are the best ever. They also dropped alongside a pair of pink Converse that I loved a lot as well. I might try to pick those up, but they sold out. I think they sold out faster than the GIANNOs. When that drop actually happened, I was on a plane ride back from LA, so I didn't quite get to see how everything went down. I know that the Chuck Taylor sold out very fast. I'm a huge fan of them. I would like to pick them up, and I could have in store because I was there when the drop happened, but I ended up opting for the new silhouette instead of just getting a new pair of Chucks because I already have like so many pair of those. If you're looking to try something a little bit different, I definitely recommend picking up the GIANNOs. In my personal opinion, they fit the same and they are worth the extra $30. This is an extremely solid shoe. Congrats to Tyler and the Converse design team on this. This is a very well-made shoe. But anyways, thank you for watching. My golf mystery bags are still awaiting fulfillment upon the filming of this video. As soon as I get that in the mail, I will make an unboxing video of them and upload that. I wanted to go ahead and make that video of them because a lot of people are getting theirs recently, but I'm really at the helms of golf with that one, and we all know how golf shipping is. Who knows when I could get it. Hopefully I get them before Christmas. Upon the filming of this video, Christmas is 2 weeks away, and I really hope I get them before then. I have another video that I'm making soon. I'm just waiting on one more item to get here about some recent Golf Wang cops that I have. Making the video about the mystery bags as well, so stay tuned for that. If you're a fan of this content, like this video and please subscribe. It helps me out a lot. I love making these kind of videos, and I will be along for the ride as long as golf is making clothes. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a good rest of your day.